Yeah, hi. Dear aspirants, today we are going to see the implication of measured silence on the part of India with respect to not condoling the death of the former supreme leader of Iran, Mr. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Now, when we talk about India's such major restraint, what kind of repercussions or implication does it have? Now, when we talk about the signal with respect to the diplomatic relationship, it creates a narrative in the mind of the people of Iran that India is reflecting less public sympathy with Tehran. That somewhere or other would result into dampening of relationship between India and Iran. Now, when we talk about Iran, Iran historically and civilizationally have been a great partner for India, right from the Harappan civilization. Now, this particular relationship needs to be nurtured at this volatile time. So, India's measured response with respect to remaining silent and not condemning the US Israel strike on the Iran, somewhere or other, it is dampening the goodwill between India and Iran. Iran expects that as a measure, as a quotient of greater global solidarity, India should come and India should start supporting the cause of Iran. So, as I have been telling to you, this kind of geostrategic alignment at this volatile time, it would result into huge tug of war for India in this Gulf region because on the one side you have the countries like Qatar, UAE, and other Gulf countries which are having alignment with the US and Israel. So, that kind of measured response on the part of India would be seen in the context that India is aligning with this multi players at the Gulf platform. Like as I told to you regarding the Kuwait, Qatar, etc. etc. Now, it might create a perception that India might be trying to alienate any specific particular party, per se the Iran. And that is again not good with respect to nurturing the bilateral relationship. So, it is being expected that India should give the message of peace and de-escalation rather than just formally maintaining the measured silence. At the same time, we also need to be reflect our posture as a neutral country rather than that particular country which is strategically aligned at this volatility based time with any specific group. Because right now we are much ahead than the Cold War era. So aligning with any specific group may impact the strategic interest of India vis-a-vis the other group. Like here we have the other group including Iran. Now, if India is not giving any kind of condolences or some way or other the cause of support for Iran, it might happen that Iran may try to align with all those countries which are inimical to the cause of India. Like they may go ahead with the alignment with Pakistan, with the alignment with China, likewise. And that would impact India's interest not only in South Asia but in the whole Central Asia as well as in the West Asia. Apart from this, there would be economic and severe trade implications as well. India is having $5 million of investment at Chabar port. So any instability in Iran would choke the supply of oil from that particular port at the same time via the Strait of Hormuz, which already have been closed by IRGC. Apart from this, it might impact the further construction and building of international north-south transport corridor because the construction and sustenance of it depends on the stability of Iran. So instability in that particular region, it may complicate all this particular project. At the same time, the instability would result into the stopping of any such kind of developmental project in the near future. So it's very essential that India needs to deepen its ties not only with other Gulf partners but also with the Iran as a part of strategic outreach in this period of global volatility, specifically the West Asian volatility. At the same time, we should also try to provide measured help of hand to both the countries, both the group of countries, with respect to reducing down the intensity of war at this particular moment, because as we know, the India has been known as apostle of peace. So the killing or the violence of any instance would be not suitable for overall stability of the region. So it's very important that India should come ahead, and India must give the hand of negotiation and bring all these groups under a same platform for the best negotiation. So that is the very much necessary uh, thing which India needs to do at this particular moment. So India needs to come out with the hibernation at this particular moment, and India should reflect the bold and courageous step with respect to bringing all these actors at one particular level, at one particular platform, and to have a sustainable dialogue in order to cherish the peace and stability in this particular region. And the message needs to be very clear and loud, so that the peace which we would be cherishing, it would be durable in nature. That's it. Thank you so much.